How to write simple functions, Uncle Bob. Hello, I'm Chris Athanas. I'm a KMP developer. Tech support said they're coming out Tuesday. They said they're really gonna do it this time. I believe them. All right, let's listen to Uncle Bob about how to write simple functions. I love. As you know, I've been loving tearing this guy apart and agreeing with him when he's correct when we outline. But most of the time, I'm just like, what is this guy talking about? All right, go give a Dev Tools Made Simple a like, subscribe, and
we've got this nice thing right here, that first line, wiki page. And if you're a programmer in this environment, you see that and you kind of heave a sigh of relief because the wiki page is the highest level abstraction in this system. It gives you a great comfort to know that you can recognize that first line. The next line creates a string buffer. So now we are going from the highest level concept in the system to one of the lowest level things in a Java program. This is rude.
Rude? Why? Okay, I hope he tells us why it's rude.
The programmer is being rude. The programmer is taking you from the heights to the depths in the span
Is it the programmer or the designer of the system and the people who are involved? Why is we blame the programmer?
of one line. There is a fundamental rule for a function, and the rule is that every line of a function should be at the same level of abstraction.
I mean, that'd be nice. Wouldn't it be nice to have that? And as if that's something we should be worrying about? I'm gonna disagree, Bob. I'm gonna disagree. I don't know if that's a thing we should even think about or even be concerning about. Why is that? Okay, I hope he tells us why. He usually doesn't, but I hope he tells us why. Why is this important?
And that level should be one below the name.
One below the name. Are you talking about procedural stuff, Bob, or is this object oriented? I've made so many programs. This has never been a concern of mine. I've never heard anybody even talk about this, Bob.
What's happening here? Well, look, heck, he goes to the wiki page first and then to the string buffer, so
okay.
Up and down, and then he goes to a slightly high-level thing, this page attribute.
Okay, well, I mean, what is the system supposed to be doing? Maybe this is the most optimal, clearest, direct path to getting what you want. Why is he talking about code like this?
And then he's got an if statement, another wiki page.
And it's assuming it's an if, and assuming it's one person.
Nice and high level. Page crawler, that looks like it must be high level. Oop, there's a...
Sorry, it's a he. They assuming it's a he, and it's a high, and it's or not a group. All right, let's keep going.
Null check. That's pretty low level, isn't it? Keep on reading down, and you get to here. A dot. Is that dot important? Does that dot have to be there?
Maybe.
You're the programmer trying to understand this code. What is the meaning of that dot?
Well, if you're just reading from the source code, that's often not the most optimal place to start. There should be some contextualization about what this thing's supposed to be doing. Let's keep going.
We've gone from the highest level concepts to a dot.
Okay, I like it. It's funny. It's like he's doing a Captain Kirk here. He's doing the acting thing, and he's got the rhetoric. He's got a talent for rhetoric, but his logic and his grammar are a little squishy, a little squishy.
This is rude. Now, why is the code written this way? Well, the code is written this way because this is how you write code. When you are writing code, your brain does this oscillation from high to low level.
Okay.
And it works like this. You sit there and you're writing the code and you think, all right, I'm going to need a wiki page. All right, get the wiki page. Okay. I'm going to need a string buffer. Okay, string buffer. Okay. I better check something. All right, if statement. Oh, it might be null. Check for null. Okay. This is the way your brain works, right, as you're writing the code. So as you're writing the code, you are, of course, creating this code that goes up and down the abstraction levels, which is rude.
Why is it rude? He never says why.
Not to you, the author, but to the reader.
Why is this? Why is it rude to the reader, Bob? Why is it rude? He never says why.
The mistake that the author here made is that the author got all this working and then didn't fix it.
Didn't fix it. Maybe it didn't. Maybe that's the way it's supposed to work, Bob. Maybe that's supposed to be like that. Maybe that's what was intended to be. Holy smoke, guy. Oh, Bob, what are we gonna do with you, man? What are we gonna do with you? All right, give me a like, subscribe, and I'll keep ranting. And on to the next one.